Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jet Central here on Jets TV. I'm traveling, not on location, but got my Mark Sanchez tee on. Happy to bring it with me, traveling with it. This week we're going to go ahead and get into my Week 6 picks. But before we do that, please comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. I read every single comment. I respond to every single comment, positive or negative or whatever. Please let me know what's going on with your teams. Let me know what you think. Again, every Tuesday and Thursday. Every Tuesday I'm going to give you guys a recap of my pick, and every Thursday I'm going to have my picks for the week. I know YouTube is like, I don't know what's going on with this YouTube uploading video process, but it's just been giving me trouble. So if it's not on Thursday, believe me, I know I get my inbox messages like, what's going on? Why isn't the video up yet? Believe me, it's going to be either on Thursday or around Thursday. It will always be before the games are played, because YouTube's, I don't know what's going on with their video process. It took me like 4 times to upload this video. So let's go ahead and get into the picks for this week. I'm going to start with Atlanta at Carolina. I like Carolina a lot. I like their chances offensively. I definitely think Cam Newton can do a lot. He's really manning this offense. But Carolina's defense is just awful. I mean, they're just dreadful. There's just such a bad defense against the run. Then when they get gashed early against the run, they tend to give up big passes later on in the game. And I want to pick Carolina, but I can't. I can't because I think that Atlanta is just more of a complete team than Carolina is at this point. I know that Cam Newton can throw the ball, but can they run the ball? And, I think Atlanta getting John Abraham back, I think that he's really going to get after Cam Newton. John Abraham is a pass rusher, and he will absolutely get down on you. So I'm taking Atlanta over Carolina. The Colts at the Bengals, Indianapolis at Cincinnati. I got to take Cincinnati. Indy's had a really tough time getting wins at home, and I really can't see them going on the road against a Cincinnati team that plays real simple and sound football, and just, beating up on a team like that. I do think the White Freeney is going to get after it, just like Mathis is going to get after it, but realistically, they're only in the game, or they're only, 2 down defensive ends, and I don't think that's enough to take care of Cincinnati. So I'm taking Cincinnati. San Francisco at Detroit. San Francisco's been playing very well. Alex Smith has been playing very well, and I think that's the change in the San Francisco 49ers is the fact that Alex Smith is playing inspired. He definitely is playing very well, but I cannot stop talking about the Detroit Lions front 8. It's so ridiculous. Nyamdu Suh, the tackle they just drafted in this year, they're getting after people. Those linebackers, they're absolutely destroying people. They had Jay Cutler running for his life last week. I have got to go with the Detroit Lions. I've got to. So I'm taking Detroit over San Francisco. St. Louis at Green Bay. I'm taking Green Bay over the St. Louis Rams. I mean, the Rams they're the Rams. They really aren't playing sound football right now. So I've got to take Green Bay in this game, and Green Bay is just going to, just blow them away. Buffalo at the New York Giants. I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. I just think that Eli Manning, I don't know, he's just too suspect. They lost to Seattle last week, and he didn't look good at all. But my problem with the Giants is they aren't running the football soundly, and I think that Brandon Jacobs is going to be out this week. His knee is just a mess. It's a mangled mess. It swole up. Guys in the locker room said it looked like a volleyball. That's just crazy. So I don't think that Brandon Jacobs is going to be playing, and Justin Tuck is also going to be out. So their pass rush may be suspect, and I just think that Buffalo is playing really, really inspired. And I know last week I said if Buffalo beat Philly, that was one team, I'd be a believer. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Buffalo just has to just continue to win for me to be like, okay, well, yeah, Buffalo, you guys are definitely, But I definitely think that the Buffalo Bills can beat the Giants, so I'm taking Buffalo. Jacksonville at Pittsburgh, I'm taking Pittsburgh. Jacksonville right now is just horrible. They could actually end up being number 1 pick or having the number 1 pick for the draft next year because it's just crazy. Philadelphia at Washington. At this point, at this point, Washington is looking really good. And I know people are not going to say that this is an upset pick, but to me, in my mind, this is an upset pick. Philly is 1-4. They're playing horrible, and uh, they're going into the home of a NFC East rival that right now is just really just finding ways to win games. And I'm taking Philly in this game, even though Philly has horrible run defense. Even though Philly, Michael Vick is throwing interceptions left and right. Jeremy Maclin has been inconsistent, losing games. I think he lost about 2 games for him, with a critical fumble in one of them and a critical drop in the other one. Uh, I've got to take. I'm taking Philadelphia. I do not trust Rex Grossman. I don't. And I know he's looking good this year, but it's just something about this matchup where I think that Philly can definitely, if they just slow the run down just a bit, I just don't think that Washington can stick with them. So I'm taking Philadelphia. That's my upset pick. Comment on it if you want to. I know a lot of people are saying that's not an upset pick. Well, to me it is. So that's an upset. I'm taking Philly over Washington. Houston at Baltimore. I'm taking Baltimore. I think Houston's I know Houston's really banged up. Andre Johnson is gone. Uh, I don't think they're going to run the ball all that well against Baltimore. And something I saw last week, without Andre Johnson, the Raiders really were able to play a lot of man defense. And I don't think there's too many weapons after Andre Johnson on that team from what I saw. They have a really good tight end. I keep forgetting his name. I think it's Owens is the name of Houston's tight end. Uh, but outside of that, they have to run the ball very well consistently, and I just do not think that the run is just going to get off against Haloti Ngata and Ray Lewis and all those other guys they have on that line. I can't see, and Terrell Suggs. I can't see them just running out the stadium. So I'm taking Baltimore over Houston. Cleveland and Oakland, I'm taking Oakland. Cleveland, I think will play very well. I think they'll play a lot of small ball, but it's in Oakland. Cleveland's known for not traveling well. And I just think that Oakland's going to be able to just get some things done. Troy Murphy, one of Oakland's receivers, is going to be back. So that's just another added weapon. And I think that Oakland's going to look pretty good in this game. So I'm taking Oakland. Dallas at New England. I'm taking New England. I think Dallas is going to play them very tough, but I think in this game it's going to come down it's going to come down to who makes the least mistakes. And as we've seen that Tony Romo, once you put him in a position where it's don't jack it up, don't jack it up, don't jack it up, he's going to jack it up. I like Dallas. I like a lot of the tools that they have on defense. I love Terrence Newman. I love Mike Jenkins. I love the way that defense is playing. But that offense has got to get together. Can Tony Romo not come in here and just implode? And I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think New England comes out, Tom Brady just takes care of business, and New England ends up winning. I'm not saying they're going to blow Dallas out. That's not what I'm saying. So do not inbox me talking about, you said they were going to blow. No, I didn't. I said I think it's going to be a tight game, but I do think New England's going to come away with the win because I think it's going to come down to crunch time plays. And I have to see Tony Romo make more crunch time plays. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. I'm taking New Orleans. Tampa Bay just look bad against Indy, and they barely won that game. They looked really bad against the Niners, getting just the gym doors blown off them. And I just think the New Orleans offense can come in there and just destroy them. So I'm taking New Orleans. Minnesota against Chicago. I'm taking Chicago. I think Minnesota can do a lot of things on the field. That will be, with Percy Harvin and Adrian Peterson. But I think Chicago is going to be able to slow that run down. I think they'll be able to put 8 in the box and slow Adrian Peterson down. And after that, I don't think Minnesota really has too much because Percy Harvin really could get locked up by either one of those corners that play for Chicago. And the way that defense is built. And I don't think they have any answers for the offense defensively. I don't think Minnesota can really stop Matt Forte at all. And I think that once that run gets going for Chicago, I think it's going to be really hard for Minnesota to stop, Jay Cutler from just launching balls at whoever Roy Williams or Devin Hester. I think there'll be a lot of blown coverages. So I took Chicago. Again, guys, please comment, rate, subscribe. comment, 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 guys. I answer every single comment. This has been, Jet Central. Still got my Mark Sanchez tee on. And before I close this out, I know you guys thought I was going to forget, but I don't. I didn't. Miami at the New York Jets. I'm taking the New York Jets, but I'm taking us, and I'm saying, you know what? If we can't beat Miami this week, if we cannot get this done, with Miami starting Matt Moore and Chad Henne being out, and their offense just in disarray, this is going to be a season-changing win or loss for us. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, it's the Dolphins. We have so many problems right now in our locker room. We have so many problems right now with our play calling. We have so many problems right now just with our coaching in general and our leadership on our team, that this win or this could either bring us together, or this loss could literally tear this team apart. Literally. We got guys just going to the media left and right, just voicing their opinions, saying whatever the hell they want to say. That's not the way it should be. We have guys that are captains on this team. Santonio Holmes. We have guys, Mark Sanchez, that are at each other's, I wouldn't say at each other's throats, but I would say definitely not carrying themselves as captains. And I'll put that more in the lap of Santonio Holmes for constantly going to the media and saying whatever he wants to say. But there's so many reports coming out of the Jets locker room that has nothing to do with football, or that has to do with football, but has nothing to do, no good things about football, no good, hey, this guy's a playmaker, that guy's a playmaker. It's so many negative things about our team right now that, it's just not positive. So I'm taking the Jets, and I'm also hoping that this win definitely changes our season and gets us back on the right path where we need to be. So last but not least, I just had to say that. So again, welcome to Jet Central, guys. For you guys that are just tuning in, I got a lot of new viewers. I know I got a lot of new subscribers too. Guys, again, please comment, rate, subscribe. Every Tuesday, recap of the week, and every Thursday, my picks of the week. All right, guys. So Mark Sanchez T. All right. See you guys when I see you. Peace.